Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give our honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to our apostles, our elder bishops, a great millstone, and will. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing this true doctrine across the four winds of the earth in all truth and in sincerity. I'm the Lamar Ariyah from Mississippi Camp. Lord willing, this be a edifying lesson, quick and to the point. And basically, this video I'm gonna show a video clip at the end of the lesson. But you know, things are finna really heat up, man. And people really don't know what's coming down the pipe. You know, the Lord have sent forth his prophets to give warning to the people. You know, we read that in our second Ezra 15 chapter. In other chapters, you know what I'm saying? The Lord said he told Ezekiel to go speak to these people who were going to be pretty much hard-headed, stiff-necked, you know. But at the end of the day, the message is being sent. But if it's not being received, then the Lord is just not dealing with you. But it's going to be Jacob's trouble in its entirety fullest, okay? It's coming, okay? The wars and rumors of wars is happening, okay? The love of many waxing cold is happening, okay? The build up to famine of the word, famine of actual food and water is happening, man. People are not going to be able to afford particular necessities because what? Of inflation, the bubble is going to bust, job loss, AI is being pushed. You know, so this devil is doing his thing, man. The Lord is putting the spirit on him to go hard, you know? And he has other things planned, okay? Like the video I'm going to play, RFK, whatever his name is, he went through it talking about the same thing, but the video that I'm going to play is going to highlight it. But I'm going to get a couple of scriptures here, or a scripture here, and I'm going to close it out. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And that's going to cover a lot of different spectrums. That's going to cover a lot of different spectrums, because that great wrath, man, is going to include the MOTB. It's going to include, you know, everything that's going to happen during the chaos of Jacob's trouble. Okay, it's going to include those mercenaries that's out, them UN troops that's going to be activated. Okay, and he's going to throw people in concentration camps. So a lot is going to come down the pipes. So if you're not taking heed to the prophets and the message of Yahweh Shem Yahushua and repenting while the Lord still has his hand stretched forth, then your judgment is going to be righteously justified. Okay? So I'm going to play this video, and Lord willing is edifying. I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to our apostles, our elder bishops, a great millstone, and well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.
Governor Jeff Landry is trying to convince you that they need to open up a plantation. Please understand, hear what that man said. He said, I already got the acres. Their parents aren't raising them right. We should go ahead and put them away for life. That's a plantation.
This is the kind of violence that we end up with when we engage in those kinds of policies. And I'm asking the legislature to go back and look at the laws. In fact, people that go into common places and decide to engage in that kind of violence, we should put them away for life. I'm done with them. It doesn't matter how old they are. Somebody has failed. It's not the government's job to raise these people. It's common sense not to go into a public space with a gun and start shooting around. We got 18,000 acres at Angola.
Okay, and I wanted to stop it on that real quick, just so I can say, it's not Jake going up in these schools doing these mass shootings, okay? It's not Jake going into these particular concerts and shooting up people, you know? Now, Jake, I'm not justifying Jake. Jake wicked as hell, and Jake does do a lot of wickedness, man, and murderous acts. But when you look at the abundance of mass murders, man, this is Esau Edom doing this. But, you know, this devil right here, when he's saying them and these people, who is he talking about? He talking about your tribes. He talking about alligator Alcatraz. That's still effective, man. That place is still open. He talking about Angola. He talking about, you know, the acres. He's ready to build a concentration camp to lock up you Israelites, man. And we seeing it happening with the Northern Kingdom, man, especially Issachar over here in America. You know, with ICE is still going hard, man. They ain't getting off the gas. They steady pushing. But this is part of the message and the warning that the prophets have been pushing out to the people, man, especially you Israelites. You know, because it's going to happen. It is not about if it's going to happen. It's when it's going to happen. It's going to start happening very soon. It's already happening. But your liberties, all that, the Constitution, all that is going to be done away with, man. This man is going to come forth with his draconian laws, man. Okay? Those harsh, cruel laws he's going to bring forth. And it's going to bring forth a lot of bloodshed as well. So I'm going to go and let this finish out, and I'm going to close it out. Again, Lord witness, edify, and shalom.
If it's up to me, I'd send them all there for the rest of their lives.
The same jargon that Trump pushed on these detention centers, on why immigration was needed. And you see what happened there, right? It was just supposed to be the gangsters. It was just supposed to be the criminals. It was just supposed to be the rapists and the drug dealers, right? They're scooping up teachers who got a parking ticket in 1997. Keep in mind, the largest demographic, the leader in mass shooting, white boys. They're literally going into schools and picking off kids like they're ducks. They didn't come up with that idea for them. Now, did they? It's mental illness for them. But if a little black boy does it, then he needs to go to jail for life on these acres that I got. That's a plantation. Then add on this conversation about JFK Jr. They're all on medication. They all have behavioral problems. They're not being raised right by their parents. Coincidence, it's the same conversation. Let's go ahead and put them in a camp. Plantation. That man, Governor Jeff Landry, is an old school Bible thumping slave master with no slaves. He is coming for your kids. And before you think it's just black kids, remember they just hung a Latino boy in a different state.
And so what I would say to those parents is that if those posters in school and they find them so vulgar, just tell the child not to look at it. If we start from a moral perspective, okay, then maybe we'd have a little bit more peace in our society.
That man want to whoop somebody so bad. Oh, he wants to whoop somebody so bad.